What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I am James with you as always, and I'll be doing the ripping. What up, peeps? All right, we made it. Sorry, we're super duper late on these ones. I know we're about an hour over scheduled time on these ones, so I do apologize. But we're here now. Indeed, we are here now. So this is the breaks that. Sorry, we had a live stream fill where I live filled 3 cases and 3 full case breaks, and then had to break them on that video. That ran way longer than expected, but super fun and awesome. These were sold like normally, right, on core eBay tonight. So this is break this is stream for break 46, 59, 60s, and 61. And as long as we can fill the last 4 spots of the random, we will run the random as well. So we got 4 spots left in the random right there. So you can find them in the live store, the 3 little lines in the upper right-hand corner. It'll take you to my live store. I do have one pinned there. I will pin one until they're all gone. So if you want, you can buy that one that's pinned, or you can go into the store and see there's a few rip and ships available in there as well. Some Insta 10 repack boxes. Hit Parade repack boxes that guarantee a PSA 10, SGC 10, or BGS 10 graded card inside. The checklist is attached to the listing on the signers on that, and the cards that are possible in there, which are, it's pretty nice. The last case of that we had, those boxes were, we pulled some fire out of there for sure. So if you're interested in one of those, and a few other boxes in there, I need to get some more in there. But anyways, if we are ready, we got some Impeccable. So I do apologize for the delay in getting this live started. I did have to get some stuff going after that one ended. But we're back. We're ready. We're live now. Let's go. We got Impeccable. Release day for this Impeccable. We just ripped a case of it during the live fill stream. Pretty good. Reminds me of last year's, which is good because last year's there was nothing wrong with it at all. So that means there's nothing wrong with this, right? Does mean that. Okay. We got 46, 59, 2025 Impeccable full case. We got Diamondbacks, Kevin T, Braves, Brady M, Orioles, Jared W, Red Sox is Joey W, the Cubs, John S, White Sox, Jared W, Reds, Derek V, the Guardians, William C, Rockies, Trevor W, Tigers, Abby A, the Astros as well, Royals, Charles J, Angels, Jared W, Dodgers, Charles J, Marlins, Jared W, Brewers, Keith M, the Twins, Jonathan S, Mets, Randy S, Yankees, Matt S, A's, Randy S, the Phillies, William C, Pirates, Alex H, Padres, Charles J, Giants, Roy G, Mariners, Joseph M, Cardinals, Anna M, Rays, Jason I, Rangers, Roy G, Blue Jays, William C, and the Nats, Jason I. Hello? Okay, there we go. Well, when I about knocked the mic off the... Jesus. When I about knocked the... yeah, you only hear music. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Alvin. Yes, thank you, guys. I love it when something happens in the YouTube because it's got like the 15, 30-second delay in the chat. Like, after I figure out what it is, everybody tells me that. Sorry, I about knocked the mic off the stand. I got, I obviously have a mic over here. One of those with the big arm or whatever sitting over here. You can't see it. I'd keep it off camera. But... about knocked it off, and I apparently muted the mic while doing that. So All good. All good now. I made a bad joke. Well, you guys couldn't hear me anyway, so that's good that you guys didn't hear that. All right, here we go. Don't tell me that these are all the wrong size. Nope, it's just that one. Okay. There is a hollow gold Jet Williams going out to the Mets. That is out of 10. We got a Dylan Cruz out of 99 going out to the Nats. Kyle Thiel out of 60. It is a silver. It's going out to the White Sox. And a redemption for a Dylan Head. That's going to be going out to the Padres. No. Marlins. On the Canvas Creation signatures. Dylan Head, the Marlinos. Right? Yeah, Marlins. All right. Then we have a Brock Wilken. That one needs the bigger one. That's a Elegance patch auto going off the Brewers of Mr. Wilken. That's out of 99. And love these illustrious inks this year. They're good looking cards. It's a Heston Kjerstad going out the O's on that illustrious ink. That is going to be out of 25. It's a hollow silver. Then we have the Mark Burley. It's going out the White Sox on the Immortal ink. That is a gold Immortal ink numbered 6 of 10. There's Burley there. I don't want to ruin whatever this is. Actually, yeah. So I'll do this. Okay. Then we have a Pudge Rodriguez. Nice one there going out to the Marlins. It's a Marlins Pudge. That's sick. That's a hollow silver out of 25 Pudge on the, looks like the Lumber 6. Nice. All right, these are all spacers underneath here. And this one, I have no idea what it is, but we're going to find out. Oh, that is nasty. That is nasty. That is a button cap patch. I was wondering what the hell was in there. What, you know what I'm saying? That it was definitely teetering on something in there. That is going to be the, is numbered 1 of 6. Dante Nori going out to the Phils and William. That is a button cap patch. That's pretty sick. All right, hold on. Not that these fit into any top loaders anyways. That one's definitely not fitting in. Definitely not fitting in. Usually I take 2 spacers, but we'll find out if 2 spacers is too much because of the button hat. Or because of the hat on the button on the hat, rather. Yep, 2 spacers is too many. Try this again. Go with 1 spacer. There we go. That's nasty. That's super sweet right there. 1 of 5 on that one. Campus Creations. We'll sit that over there. All right. Box 1 down. Glad we got one of those patches though out of this one. Didn't get a patch out of the last case. We just got 2 stainless stars. Alright, our gold bar or silver bar is this one. We're going to say it's a gold bar out of this one. There we got a Skeens going on the Pirates. It's out of 99. Followed by Kellen Lindsey, the Dodgers. That's a gold to 35. Kellen. Aaron Judge on the silver to 60. There we have a Ben Hess on the Elegant Material 6. That's going out to the Yankees. It's out of 99. Why is that? Yeah, that's weird. Alright, so tired of those being different thicknesses. That's out of 99. We got a Christian Scott to the Mets on the Elegant Patch Auto. That's also going to be 99. Or is that right there? And Sweet PJ here to the Marlins. Nice 4-color patch on that one. That's out of 99. Like I said, I've seen, there have been chunky patches on almost all of the out of 99s. In last years, you saw some that were napkin patches, but I love seeing all chunky patches on these. It's a great thing. Here is a Eric Davis to the Reds on the Impeccable Leaders auto. 3 grand slams in 1987 for Eric Davis. That is out of 87. So it's numbered to the year when they did whatever they did. Pretty sweet. And we have a, hold on. We have a Doc Gooden on the Immortal ink going out the Mets. That's out of 35. Nice Doc. All right, and then our gold or silver bar is going to be a silver Josh Gibson. Okay. So, did I have a, hold on. I don't think I had a spot for this. Okay, I definitely do not have a spot for this. Yeah, I definitely don't have a spot for this. So I guess it looks like we're randoming off to the break. Randoming off to the break. I don't have a spot for that. Okay, well, sweet Josh Gibson there. So we will random that off to the break. Because I didn't sell a spot for those. I didn't know that was. I made these listings before the checklist was out. I should have known better that there's going to be like kind of an unaffiliated style thing. Because actually, Rintaro Sasaki is in here as well, right? And oh, I bet, Roy. That sounds like a decent case. So, there's also going to be, I think, Negro Leagues guys, and this is one of those Negro Leagues guys. Come on. Good enough there. Oh, what were you looking for, Alvin? Alright. So that's going to get random to the break on that Josh Gibson because I don't have a spot for him. That's my bad. Like I said, if we pull any Rintaro Sasaki, oh, the Gibson spot. Ah, you're looking for that. Yeah, dude, I completely forgot to list it. I mean, guess I could have auctioned the card off, though, too. Could do that. But that's not really my style. I'll just random it to the break. And next time there's going to be a spot that'll catch those. I meant to live sell one because I knew I didn't have one. I just completely forgot with everything going on today. Alright. Here we go. There's a Christy Mathewson that's going out the Giants. That is out of 99. Base to 99. We got a Tony Perez going out the Reds on the silver to 25. Roy Halladay to the Phillies. Yeah, just break it into 30 pieces. Yeah. Like in old times, just chip off. Yeah, I'll take a little chip off that silver. That was a Roy Halladay to the Phillies out of 60. We got a Brock Vredenberg going out to the Marlins on the Canvas Creations. It's out of 35. Jace Bowen. That's going out to the Pirates on the Extravagance. That is a silver. Hollow silver out of 25. Then we have an indelible ink Jack Leiter to the Rangers. That one will be out of 25. It's not a hollow silver, but it is out of 25. So there you can see right there, out of 25. 7 of 25, I think. Nice Robin Yount on the Lubber signatures going to the Brewers. Well, this next one's plus. Boy, I got to open up some of those top loaders real fast, real quick. No, I don't. I got some open right here. All right, Mr. Paul Skeens going out to the Pirates on the Elegance Patch Auto. It's going to be our final auto of the break. And it's a good one to hit on. It's out of 99 and going out to the Pirates. So congrats on that one, Alex. And then our Stainless Stars is going to be a Seaver King to the Nats. And that's going to be numbered to 99. That is a metal card with a... does have the protective stuff on both sides of it. And that'll do it for the break. So now is the time, people. If you got a team in this break, go ahead and get those guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100 I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. If you're trying to be the closest under or over to my number, if you are one of those two guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. Guess the number right on the money, you're going to get them both because you're a badass. One guess per person is all you're going to get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, you still only get one guess, and you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that's true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I will random the number after the recap. What's up, Anna? All right. Recap time. Miss Mathewson. There we go. All right, we got some bases. These are out of 99. There's a Christy Mathewson to the Giants, Paul Skeens to the Pirates, and a Dylan Cruz to the Nats. Then we got our silvers to 60. Roy Halladay to the Phillies, Aaron Judge to the Yanks, and a Kyle Teel out to the White Sox. We got a hollow silver Tony Perez out of 25 going out to the Reds. A gold Kellen Lindsey out of 35 going to the Dodgers, and a hollow gold Jet Williams out of 10 going out to the Mets. All right, then in no particular order, Canvas Creations, Brock Vredenberg out of 35 going out to the Marlins, and the Dylan Head to the Marlins as well in the Canvas Creations. I believe those are all out of 35. Ooh, damn, that has a couple of nasty corners on that Burley. I didn't even notice that. That is a nasty-ass corner on the Burley. Mortal Ink, Hollow Gold, Mark Burley going out to the White Sox. That's out of 10. And the Immortal Ink out of 35, Doc Gooden to the Mets. Then we have an Illustrious Ink, Hollow Silver out of 25, Hessen Kjerstad to the Orioles. Extravagance Hollow Silver, Jace Bowen to the Pirates. That's out of 25. And we got Eric Davis on the Impeccable Leaders. Auto, that's out of 87 and going out to the Reds. Talking about he hit 3 Grand Slams in 1987. I think all of these are out of 99. Indeed they are. Here's our Elegance Patch Autos, all of them out of 99. The nasty Paul Skeens going out to the Pirates. P.J. Morlando to the Marlins. Christian Scott to the Mets. Ben Hess to the Yankees. And a Brock Wilken going out to the Brewers. And then we have a Indelible Ink Jack Leiter to the Rangers. It's out of 25. Lumber Sigs, we got a Sweet Robin Yount to the Brewers. That is out of 99. And a Hollow Silver Pudge Rodriguez to the Marlins. It is a Florida Marlins one. So that is out of 25. The Stainless Stars Seaver King to the Nats. That is out of 99. We did have the Silver Bar Josh Gibson. I did not have a spot for that in this one as I forgot to list it. So I will random this Silver Bar off to the break. That is a Silver Hall of Fame one, and it's numbered out of 25. 23 of 25 to be exact, and 1 troy ounce of fine silver in there. Silver itself worth about 30 bucks. And this nastiness, that is the Jumbo Hat Patch of Dante Nori going out to the Phils. That is numbered 1 of 6 with the button cap. It's actually really, really sweet patch there. So congrats on that one, Woody. All right, let's roll some dice here. Set this over to the side. Just give me how many times we're going to random the Bears Bowl and random the 5 and random the team list to see who gets the gifts. So without further ado, welcome to the start of the show's main event. This is the Bears Bowl. Kaboom! All right, sweet. Another one bites the dust on the random breaks. Oh, I think all of them got taken. All right, random has filled. Perfect. Random has filled. We will be doing the random at the end of the night tonight. So the random has filled. Great job, guys. Great job. Golf clap. Golf clap. All right. Give me just a second to set up the team random. Okay. Now follow me on over to random.org. Alright, here I have a list of all 30 MLB teams. I will random this list 5 times like the dice said. Whoever's at the top is going to get the Josh Gibson Silver Bar. So here we go. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and 5. The Mariners. Mariners and Joseph M. You will be getting the Josh Gibson Silver Bar. As you can see here, I did random that 5 times like the dice said, and the Mariners were on top after those 5 randoms, so congrats on that one, Joseph. Okay, that's all done. Now, we're going to random this number 5 times, see who wins the Bears Bowl. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and 5. 8. 8 is the number. Simply 8. All right, so we have no unders. We'll take our 2 closest overs. That is going to be Abby with 27 on YouTube. So Abby, give me a 1 through 21, and then Anna with your 38 on eBay. You're going to take the second closest over, so you give me a 1 through 21 as well. I will change the break number to 4660. That's going to be our half case of finest coming up next. Only got 3 breaks here on the, well, 4, adding in the random that we're going to do. I see that, yeah, I pulled a Robin Yount on both of them, Roy, and actually I pulled a lot of Robin Younts out of them, Roy. Yeah, both of mine. Yeah, it was a little lower numbered on the other one. So yeah, apparently you get a guaranteed Robin Yount auto. Roy, give me a different one other than 7. Anna took 7 on eBay Live. Sorry, I didn't announce that. So a different one other than 7. Nina's got 7, Abby's got 10, and Roy has 11, and 13. Alright, 7, 10, 11, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And going out to Roy, you're going to get a pack of 2023 Topps Series 2. Or no, sorry, Anna. 7 going out to Anna, 2023 Top Series 2. 8, 9, and 10, and going out to Abby. That's 10% off, Abby, so that's good for any future nights use here at Top Tier. All you got to do is message me and let me know when you want to use that. It will come in the form of a refund, as eBay does not let me discount the sale prices of auction items. So you just got to pay your, get every team you want, pay your invoice in that night, and then message me and say you want to use that, and then I will send a 10% refund on the total amount of that invoice. It does not expire. Just let me know when you want to use it. All right, that was 10. This is 11, and going out to Roy, 2023 Tops Update. 12 and 13, and also to Roy, 2024 Heritage. All right, I'll be back in just over 10 minutes, and we will start ripping on some finest. So I'll see you guys then. Peace. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James, as always, and we'll be doing the dipping. Alright, we've made it. I'm not even sure how late we are. It's pretty late. I think we're running about an hour behind. Not on this break because of the other one, but, you know, because of the other stream. But it'll happen. It happens. It happens. That's my bad. Alright, anyways. In my defense, I had no idea how long does it take to auction off 3 full cases and open them. In my humble defense. Now what am I trying to do here? Yeah, we gotta read the list. Oh yeah, and we need some tunes as well. See. Maybe. Okay. We got 4660, 2025 finest half case. We got Diamondbacks, Gary W., Braves, Michael M., Orioles, Robbie E., Red Sox, Roy G., Cubs, Matt R., White Sox, Gary W., Reds as well, Guardians, Abby A., the Rockies, Russell S., Tigers, Abby A., Astros, Jeffrey B., Royals, Gary W., Angels, Travis D., Dodgers, Mark M., the Marlins, Eric B., Brewers, Abby A., Twins, Eric B., Mets, Ed B., the Yankees, Richard W., A's, Roy G., Phillies, Jenna H., Pirates, David H., Padres, Roy G., Giants as well, the Mariners, Cody C., Cardinals, Shauna A., Rays, Randy S., Rangers, Roy G., Blue Jays, Allison G., Nats, Randy S., and the mystery auto spot going out to Bilal M. Alright. Let us go. Alright, here we go. There's Drake Baldwin. Rare rookie out of the Braves, followed by Junior Cammy on the common 250. Common purple 250 of the Rays. Yeah, perps go there. There's a Yu Darvish on the uncommon checker going out to the Padres. We got James Wood on the common checker rookie to the Nats. And J-Ram to the Guardians on the common blue. That is out of 200. And going to the Guards. Jackson Jobe on the common refractor rookie going to the Tigers. You know, it's for safety. For sharing. Christian Campbell on the uncommon checker going out to the Red Sox. Nice Juan Soto uncommon magenta to the Mets. That one gonna be out of 300. Nice King Tuck uncommon. I did cut right to an auto. It's a Schwelly going out to the Braves. That is a refractor Schwellbach. Bravos. Those are not numbered. Derek Skubal on the common checker going out the Tigers. And nice Jason Dominguez, the Yanks, on the rare blue checker. That's going to be out of 49. There's a Red Lauder on the base going out the Reds. Justin Henry Malloy to the Tigers on the common sky blue. That's out of 325. It is a rookie. Nice Kobe going to the Orioles. It's a green debut. Kobe. That's out of 75. Angel Martinez, the Guardians on the refractor arrivals. Drew Thorpe, rare rookie. There's a Bryce Harper on the uncommon checker to the Phillies, and a Sandy Alcantara out to the Marlins on the uncommon purple checker. That's out of 99. James Wood on the arrivals. Jacob Wilson, uncommon rookie. Chapman on the rare, followed by a Luis Angel Acuna on the common magenta. That's out of 350, going out to the Mets. We got Tyler Soderstrom on the rare checkerboard, going out to the A's, followed by Schwarbeast. And there's a Chris Sale on the rare blue. That's out of 99, going out to the Braves. There's Chris Sale. Sleeve it. Alcantara on the refract. Or Alcantara, rather. Giancarlo Stanton, uncommon checker, going out to the Yanks. Followed by James Wood on the uncommon purple to 200, going out to the Nats. Yu Darvish uncommon, James Wood, Scoobles. There's Ty Madden on the common. It's going out the Tigers. Shota on the that one. We got a Jace Young on the uncommon blue going out to the Tigers. That is out of 150. And Dylan Cruz on the sky blue debut to the Nats. 150. Chase McDermott going on the Orioles on the sky blue auto. That's to 150. Oops, that needs to go over here. Nice Jacob Wilson on the rare magenta out of 200 going out the A's. Chase Dollander in the refractor debut going out the Rockies. Bo Bichette on the rare. We have a Jonathan India on the common checker that's going out the Royals. And pretty nice Kyle Manzardo here on the rare orange going out the Guardians. That's a tough pull. That's out of 15. We got Nacho and Andrew McCutchen, followed by Christian Campbell on the uncommon. Nice bullish Chase Dollander. These are one every 4 cases, these bullish. That's pretty solid SSP of Mr. Chase Dollander going out the Rockies and Russell. Let's set that one right there. Bo Bichette on the rare. To the Blue Jays. There's a School on the sky blue. That's out of 325 going out to the Tigers. There's a Ezekiel Tovar on the uncommon checker going out to the Rockies, and a Freddie Peralta on the common checker to the Brewers. We got Kyle Tucker on the uncommon purple checker that's going out to the Cubbies. That is out of 99. Caleb Durbin going to the Brewers on the common refractor. Sandy Alcantara on the uncommon checker going to the Marlins. We got a Ketel Marte to the Diamondbacks on the common magenta. It's out of 350. That was a Ted Williams going off the Red Sox on the finest timelines. Corey Seager, refractor, Kyle Tucker, uncommon. And what we got here is a sweet Wade Boggs refractor creators auto going out to the Red Sox. Going to Roy. Sweet, sweet Boggs for you there, Roy. Brian Reynolds on the common checker, followed by a C.J. Abrams on the uncommon blue out of 150. Kobe. And Wyatt Langford of the Rangers on the sky blue creators. It's out of 150. Bobby Witt, we do got a pretty nice one coming up here. That's solid. That is nasty. That's a Jackson Jobe, finest rookies autograph relics going out to the Tigers. Nice color match there for the Tigers as well, I suppose, yeah. With the orange. Alright. Swore that those fit in those sides, but they do not. So I need one of these. Who's got the Tigers? Abby's got Tigers. That is out of 25. 4 of 25. Nice chunky patch in that one there, too. That's a sick card right there. Congrats on that one. All right, Bobby Witt on the uncommon purple going out the Royals. That is out of 200. Gunnar Henderson on the refractor creators going out the Orioles. And we will sleeve the trout. Again, it's for safety. If you know, you know. If you don't, watch more top tier. There's Drake Baldwin on the rare. And we have a Josh Young on the common checkerboard going out to the Rangers. Sweet Schwarber here in the common orange. It's out of 25 going to the Phillies. Hey, Brooks Lee, Julio, and Jacob Wilson on the uncommon rookie to the A's. And that leaves us with one box left. Michael Harris on the rare. We got Gunnar Henderson on the magenta to 350 going out the Orioles. And a Dylan Dingler on the rare rookie checker going out to the Tigers. We got a Spencer Strider to the Braves. And a Colton Cowser on the uncommon green. That's going to be out 35 going out the Orioles. Nice Cowser. 19 of 35, right down there in the corner. Yoshi Matt Shaw, refractor. Got Chandler Simpson on the uncommon checker going out to the Rays. Mason Wynn on the rare sky blue. That's out of 150 to the Cardinals. There we got Nacho Alvarez on the uncommon refractor to the Braves. And sweet Johnny Bench to the Reds. That's going on to Gary. Take any Johnny Benches for sure. Nice Hall of Famer. Alright, that is a sweet finest moments Johnny Bench. Congrats on that one. For sure. Angel Martinez in the uncommon or the common checker. We got a Willie Adames on the rare purple that's going out to the Giants. It's out of 125. Nick Kurtz to the A's. There's Jordan Beck. Color match. Shocker. I'm like the king of pulling color matches for the Rockies. Purples. That's out of 125. I pulled like a ridiculous amount of those. There's good old Dickie Fitz going to their Red Sox on the common purple. Mr. Richard Fitz out of 250. Dylan Cruz on the refractor creators to the Nats. Shohei. Rare Paul Skeens, nice one there. There's a Royce Lewis on the common checker to the Twins. And we got a Yordi Alvarez on the common green. It's going out to the Stros. It's out of 75. and a Lou Bob on the uncommon to end the break. So now's the time. If you have a team in this break, go ahead and get your guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You are trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those two guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. Guess number, add on the money, you're going to get them both because you are a badass. One guess per person is all you're going to get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, you still only get one guess, and you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that is true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I will random the number after the recap. All right, here we go. We got our magentas. These are out of 350. These are the common magentas out of 350. We got a gunner to the Orioles, Ketel Marte to the Diamondbacks, and Luis Angel Acuna to the Mets, with a uncommon Juan Soto to the Mets. That's out of 300, and a rare Jacob Wilson to the A's. That is out of 200. Then we got our Sky Blues. Here's commons. These are out of 325. Tarek Skubal to the Tigers, and Justin Henry Malloy to the Tigers as well, and a rare Mason Wynn to the Cardinals out of 150. Purple's got a decent amount of perps here. All right, common purples. These are out of 250. We got a junior cameo to the Rays, Richard Fitz to the Red Sox, and a uncommon James. This is out of 200. Uncommon James Wood to the Nats, and a Bobby Witt to the Royals, followed by a rare Willie Adames. That's out of 125 going out to the Giants. And our checkers, we got two uncommon purple checkers. These are out of 99. Kyle Tucker to the Cubbies, and a Sandy Alcantara to the Marlins. Blues. Common blues, these are out of 200. Is a J-Ram to the Guardians. And uncommons are out of 150. C.J. Abrams to the Nats, and a J.C. Young to the Tigers. And then a rare Chris Sale out of 99 going out to the Braves, followed by a rare blue checker, Jason Dominguez to the Yankees. It's out of 49. Then we have our greens. These are common Yordi Alvarez the Stros out of 75, and an uncommon Colton Cowser to the Orioles out of 35. And then we have our oranges. These are out of the common out of 25, Kyle Schwarber to the Phillies, and a rare Cal Manzardo out of 15 going out to the Guardians. And then our insert parallels. We got a sky blue White Langford Creators out of 150 to the Rangers, a sky blue debut Dylan Cruz to the Nats out of 150, and a green debut Kobe Mayo to the Orioles out of 75. Base autos. We got a Ty Madden to the Tigers, and a Rhett Lauder to the Reds. We also had the SSP bullish insert of Chase Dollander to the Rockies. Those are one in every 4 cases. Nice cards there. All right. And then in no particular order, we got a refractor Spencer Schwellenbach going out the Braves, a sky blue Chase McDermott to the Orioles out of 150, a purple Jordan Beck out of 125 going out to the Rockies. Nice color match. A badass Johnny Bench finest moments to the Reds, and a Creators Wade Boggs to the Red Sox. Neither of those numbered there, just base ones. In this, and that's filthy. It's the finest rookies autograph relics. Orange parallel Jackson Jobe to the Tigers. Nice 4 out of 25. A sweet 4-color patch in that. Nice one there for you, Abby. All right, rolling some dice. This will be how many times we ran and get the Bears Bowl number. That is going to not be enough. It has to be 5 or better. That was only 4. 7 times is the number. So without further ado, welcome to stage. Star of the show's main event. This is the Bears Bowl. Kaboom. Well, not there. Here. All right, to the random.org we go. Where I'll random this number. We're going to do that 7 times. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 46 is the number. 4646. Looks like Allison, you're going to take the over at 49, be the closest overall as well. So Allison, give me a 1 through 21. And the under, It's also going to go to eBay Live. GW Kokomo. You are going to take the under at 34. So G-Dub, I just need which team he had in the break and a number between 21. Are you Gary? Gary Dub? Gary W? Maybe? I'm trying to read the list and see if anything makes sense. If not, just let me know which team you had. If you're not Gary W, you're the Diamondbacks. And a number between 1 and 21 is that will pertain to which item you get out of the bowl. So Allison goes to 12. I will change the break number to 4661. I would assume yes, you're Gary. Alright, sounds good. Alright, you go 9. So Roy with his 2 random Bears Bowl redeems 4, 8, 9, and 12. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. And going out to Roy, that's 2023 Tops update. 5, 6, 7, 8. And going out to Roy, 2024 Heritage. 9 going out to Gary, that's 2024 Heritage as well. And 10, 11, and 12. Allison, that's going to be pick of pack. Usually this is for the YouTube channel. These tokens, but I also give... So anybody in the eBay lab that pulls it, I'll just give them pick of pack out of the Bears Bowl. I also offer that to people over on YouTube if they don't want the tokens as well. They're loyalty tokens over there. So let me get you the options of packs you have in the bowl here. Alright. You can have any of these, Allison. You got 2025 Bowman, 2023 Bowman, 2024 Tops Update, 2023 Tops Update, 2023 Archives, 2024 Heritage, 2023 Series 2, and a 2021 Bowman. So you let me know, Allison, which one you want. Out of any of those packs. Next up, we got our Boys of Summer, and then after that, we're going to rock our random 2024 Tops. Yes, good choice. That's probably which I don't know. I'm not sure. I might have picked one of the Bowmans. Other than that, definitely that one, because that is, Paul Skeens and company in there. For sure, Allison. Gotcha. There you go. All right, guys, I'll be back in just over 10 minutes, and we will start ripping on some Boys of Summer, and then after that, we'll do the random that did finally fill. So I'll see you guys back here shortly. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James with you as always. We'll be doing the living. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We're live, we're ready. We have our final pre-sold on them. Still got one more break though. We're going to be doing the live fill. Or excuse me, the random teams that fill. 46-61, 2025, Boys of Summer, full case. We got the Diamondbacks, Gary W., Braves, David H., Orioles, Brian D., Red Sox, Roy G., Cubs, Trent B., the White Sox, Kevin D., Reds, Stephen M., Guardians, Aaron B., Rockies, Roy G., Tigers, Gary W., Astros, Roy G., Royals, Gary W., Angels, Andrew P., Dodgers, Keith E., the Marlins, Gary W., Brewers, Blake H., Twins, Kevin L., Mets, Jonathan F., the Yankees, Randy S., A's, Jared P., Phillies, Brian S., Pirates, Vincent P., the Padres, Roy G., Giants as well, the Mariners, Cardinals, Cody C., Rays, Roy G., Rangers, Kevin L., Blue Jays, Sean A., Nats, Randy S., and the Sasaki Gibson spot going out to Gary and I. Alright, here we go. Boys of Summer. Actually, I gotta go cruise and grab some 130s real quick. I forgot to grab them on my way in. I'll be right back. Here we go. That's the wrong knife. That one's dull as shit. Boys of Summer. Alright, here we go. Angelo Sinjay going out to the Mariners out of 175. We got an Andy Pettitte going out to the Yankees out of 249. Followed by a Bryce Rayner out of 249 going out to the Tigers. And this one's nasty. Ah, that's cool. That baseball looks badass. That is a Fabrics of the Game material signatures. That looks more like a real baseball than any of these I've ever pulled. That actually might be out for real. Some of the other ones look not like a real baseball, right? I know they're probably supposed to all be real baseballs, but like last year's, the stitching on them just looked like yarn. That looks like a real baseball. And the auto's a little faded, and I get that, right? Super sweet Larry Walker. It's out of 15 and going out to the Rockies. So, Roy getting that one. Nice. We got a Dontrell Willis on the Hollow Silver fan favorites going out to the Marlins. That one's out of 25. Hideki Matsui on the purple to 49. So anything 49 or less we stage right now. All the rest of the base cards will get a top loader during the sorting process. We have a Trey Morgan on the massive materials. That is a gold Trey Morgan. I would expect a little bit of a sweeter patch on the gold massive materials. We've been pulling some really nasty ones lately, though, so maybe that's why. That's not a 5. That's going on the Rays. And then we have a Brandon Sprout on the jumbo material signatures. That's going out to the Mets. It's going to be out of 99, I do believe. SEMO. Christian Moore on the red out of 175 going out the Angels. And we got a Barry Larkin going out the Reds out of 249. And a Bill Mazeroski on the gold. America's Best going out to the Pirates. Sweet Maz there. That's going to be out of 10. 2 of 10 to be exact. And a Kobe Mayo on the blue to 99 to the Orioles. He's a rook. Come on, seeing in something. I guess I got some damn ink all over my damn hand. That'll teach me for picking up all the pens on the way, I guess. Oh yeah, found the culprit. I don't even use this pen. Fucking purple. Found the culprit. Alright, we got it. Arjun Namala. That's going out to the Blue Jays on the acetate. It's out of 199. And Harmon Killebrew going out to the Twins. That is a Pastime Materials, Harmon. It's going to be out of 99. All retired players' materials are game used. Game worn used. There's a gold Spencer Jones out of the Yankees. It's out of 10. Nice Spencer. And to the Cardinals, we have a Jumbo Material Signatures Hollow Silver Thomas Sajacy. So that's going to be out of 25 on that Sajacy. Going out to Cody. Nice. Jackson Churio out of 175 to the Brewers. We got a Pujols out of 249 going out the Cardinals. There's a George Lombard out of 249 going out the Yanks. And a Ryan Clifford on the acetate out of 199 going out to the Mets. Out of 199, rather. Sweet Kevin Alcantara here on the red Jumbo Material Sigs. That's going to the Cubbies. Of course it is. Sweet patch there too. That's out of 49. Then we have a Robin Yount on the blue going out the Brewers. That is out of 99. Followed by Chandler Simpson on the Jumbo Materials. That's out of 99. And going out the Rays. And a Jumbo Material Signatures, Bryce Eldridge, the Giants. That is out of 99. So hopefully by, I don't know if I'll get it done by Sunday or not. Been thinking a lot lately about the token store. That needs to be revamped. I need to do some. It's going to be a complete overhaul of the token store. Need to start offering a bunch more stuff out of there. Get rid of a few things, keep a few things, revamp it all. So hopefully I get that done by, I don't know if I'll have time over the weekend to do it. Got a pretty busy weekend, but I'm hoping to get it done no later than Monday. So, yeah, should be good on the token store. Get you guys some few more things to spend your tokes on. There's Joe Jackson and the White Sox out of 249. And we got a Chase Davis on the Material Sigs. That's out of 99. That's the first Material Sigs out of 4 boxes. We got a J.D. Dix on the acetate. That's out of 199. And a Namala on the Jumbo Materials. That's out of 99 going out to the Blue Jays. A PJ Orlando out of 49. That's a purple. Nice one there to the Marlins. And sweet Dylan Cruz on the jumbo material SIGs. Let's go to the Nets. Randy. Been pulling a lot of Cruz out of this. That's out of 99. Keep him coming. We'll take him. Alright, we got a Robin Yount going out the Brewers. That's out of 249. Al Kaline to the Tigers out of 175. This is a red parallel. We have the Rhett Lauder on the acetate to 199 going out the Reds. Love those, man. Those are so good. As long as the player signs it real big like that, I just love those. We got a Nelson Cruz. That's one we don't pull too often. It's going out the Mariners. It's out of 99 on the American Glory auto. We got a Rogers Hornsby on the blue to 99 going out the Cardinals. And Ian Kinsler going out the Rangers on the Pastime Materials out of 99. Sweet Pudge to the Rangers here out of 49 on the America's Best. America's Best checklist this year is real good. Been pulling all kinds of really sweet autos out of there. And how about a magenta, or excuse me, an emerald? Aiden Miller. That's going out to the Phillies. It's number 3 of 5. It's a nice Aiden there on the emerald to 5. All right, we got Kellen Lindsey. That's out of 275 going out to the Dodgers. There's a Deion Sanders on the 249. We got a Miggy Cabrera going out the Tigers out of 249 as well. There's a Kobe Mayo on the acetate out of 199 going out the Orioles. Robin Ventura, the White Sox on the fan favorites. That's out of 75. Fan favorites doesn't have a bad... both of those, the America's Best and fan favorites, have a pretty good checklist this year. Sweet Bazana here to the Guardians out of 99. That is the 5-tool materials. For those who don't know, you get a bat relic, jersey, fielding glove relic, and batting glove relic out of those. They're really sweet when they're pretty colorful, too. There's a Ethan Salas on the purple to 49 going out the Padres. And really sweet Evan Carter on the red jumbo material SIGs. Really sweet patch there for the Rangers. That is out of 49. All right, these are the 2 boxes left here. What's up, Doc? You got your crystal. You got your Chinese crystal. Have you went back to the Chinese lady and tried to buy more crystals? Because I mean, legend has it. So for those that can't read, well, for those that can't read, for those that can't see the eBay live chat, Doctor, this is an update on week and a half ago when Dr. Gaboom could only find 2 streams, me and the Chinese lady selling crystals. Doctor bought a crystal. Said, who knew pet rocks are... He finally got it in the mail, which is good. That's good. I might go buy one, too, just to see how it is, Doc. So he says, guys, finally got it. Who knew pet rocks our thing now. Got me spending money on a cage and a mini pool for it and shit. What the heck? You know, I hear legend tells, Doctor, like that. You know, they do better with a friend, right? So I think you're gonna have to get another crystal for it to hang out with. I kind of want one now too. It's at $249. You know, walk it. You got to get a harness and a leash. Walk your pet crystal. There's a Whitey Ford on the red going out to the Yanks out of 175. Yeah, cellmate. Yeah, right. They need a partner in crime. Right? We got Chandler Simpson on the red out of 175 going out to the Rays. I mean, he's going to be lonely. Did you give it a name? That's the deciding factor. All right, we got a hollow silver. Darren Erstad going out to the Angels. That is out of 25 on the American Glory. Mac Norvith on the red to 75 going out to the Rays. Rocky. That tracks. That's a 75. Did you figure out what he likes to eat yet? There's a Kumar Rocker on the blue to 99 to the Rangers. Followed by Noah Schultz on the jumbo. Oh, my. Ooh. Oh. Next one's pretty good. That's a jumbo materials. Noah Schultz out of 99. I've not pulled this guy out of this set yet. And this is another materials of the game, or fabrics of the game, baseball signatures of Mr. Aaron Judge. That is on leather. That's crazy. That's numbered 423, Randy. There you go, my friend. That is straight up filth. Oh my. Judge the 23. That's nasty. That's nasty. See, look at the difference in the baseball. Right? Obviously, this one's been sitting around for a while, and they finally decided to throw it in a card. But the Aaron Judge, that is nastiness. Nastiness. Out of 23, even. Wow. Pretty kick-ass. Congrats on that one, eh? We have an Ozzie Smith going out to the Cardinals. It's out of 175. It's a red parallel. Tommy White to the A's out of 249. We have a Jack Leiter on the base to 249 going out to the Rangers. Man, everywhere I look, I got more of that purple fucking Jesus. All right. There's a Emilian Pitre on the acetate 6 going out the Rays. It's out of 199. Drew Beam to the Royals on the red material 6. That's out of 75. A really nice Blake Burke here on the hollow silver jumbo materials. It's nice patch. Very rarely do you get a big space and then get part of the other number or letter or whatever it is. That looks like numbers to me. So you got part of the other number on there. That's pretty cool. It's out of 25. A Hagen Smith. Jesus. That's a purple to 49. And I think this is the third one of him I've pulled today. Pretty sure, right? Pulled I think maybe. My gosh. A little Skeens action. Come on. Camera don't want to focus for the Skeens. But that is an American Glory out of 49 and going out to the Pirates. Nasty. 18 to 49. Going out to Ben. There you go, man. It's a good way to end off the break right there. Pulling the Skeens. Pulling the Skeens. Pretty solid indeed. All right, people, that will do it for the break. So now is the time. If you have a team in this break, I need you to go ahead and get your guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You are trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those two guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. If you guess the number right on the money, you are going to get them both because you are a badass. One guess per person is all you will get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, you still will only get the one guess, and you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that is true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I will random the number after the recap. No problem, Ben. All right. Pretty good break there. All right, here's all of our purples. These are out of 49. Hagen Smith of the White Sox, Ethan Salas of the Padres, PJ Morlando of the Marlins, and Hideki Matsui of the Yanks. Then we got an Emerald, Aiden Miller to the Phillies. Camera's like, I'm done for the day. All right, that's out of 5. And a gold Spencer Jones of the Yanks. It's out of 10. 2 pastime materials, both out of 99. A Ian Kinsler to the Rangers and a Harmon Killebrew to the Twins. All right, we got our jumbo prospect materials. These are going to be out of 99, these first 3. Arjun Amala to the Blue Jays, Noah Schultz to the White Sox, and Chandler Simpson going out to the Rays. And then a Blake Burke Hollow Silver, that's out of 25, going out to the Brewers. We got a 5-tool materials, Travis Bazzano to the Guardians, it's out of 99. And a massive materials, Hollow Gold, Trey Morgan to the Rays, that is numbered 2 of 5. Oh, what up, Cody? Yeah, I mean, decent, for sure. The Judge Auto is pretty sick, too, for sure. Yeah, right. Yeah, no, 100%. All right, we got a, for your first, is your first break with me, or just first break period, or what, Cody? All right, we got our fan favorites autos. There's a Robin Ventura to the White Sox out of 75, and a Dontrell Willis on the Hollow Silver fan favorites out of 25. And then our America's Best autos. We got Pudge Rodriguez of the Rangers. That's out of 49. And a Bill Mazeroski on the Hollow Gold America's Best. That's out of 10 and going out to the Pirates. All right. And then we got, these are out of 199. These are jumbo acetate SIGs. We got a Emilian Pitre to the Rays. Kobe Mayo to the Orioles. A Rhett Lauder to the Reds. There's a J.D. Dix to the Diamondbacks, Ryan Clifford to the Mets, and a Arjun Amala to the Blue Jays. Prospect material, the material signatures. We got a Chase Davis, nice one there to the Cardinals out of 99. Big prospect for them. And 2 red parallels that are going to be out of 75. A Drew Beam to the Royals and Mac Norvith going out to the Rays. Then we have our American Glory autos. We have a Nelson Cruz of the Mariners. That's out of 99. Oh, nice, Cody. Well, I like that you found me, man. Plenty to choose from when you come to top tier. 6 breaks a night, 6 nights a week. You got some randoms to choose from on the live if you go to eBay Live as well. So, yeah, hopefully I see you again, Cody. I'm glad I pulled you some stuff, too. So this one's yours, right? Out of 99, that Nelson Cruz. And then the Darren Erstad Hollow Silver to go to the Angels. It's out of 25. And the badass Paul Skeens out of 49 going out to the Pirates. Then our jumbo material SIGs. All right. Jumbo material SIGs. We did get a Brandon Sproat to the Mets on the redemption. That's a base going to be out of 99. There's a Dylan Cruz going out to the, these next few are out of 99 as well. Dylan Cruz to the Nats. And a Bryce Elders to the Giants. And then we got a couple of Reds that are going to be out of 49. We got Evan Carter to the Rangers. And a Kevin Alcantara to the Cubbies. Love that. And then a redemption for a hollow silver, Thomas Ajacey. That's going to be out of 25. It's also yours there, Cody. And then the baseball fabrics of the game baseball signatures. We got a Larry Walker. That is numbered 4 of 15 going out the Rockies. Love that one. But this one's extra nasty. That is a Aaron Judge of the Yankees. And it is numbered 4 of 23. Just an absolute beautiful card right there. I love those baseball signatures. Especially when the baseball looks decent like those did. Alright guys, rolling some dice. Let's see how many times you random get the Bears Bowl number. That is going to be 8 of them. 8 of the time. So without further ado, welcome to the stage. Start of the show's main event is the Bears Bowl. Boom. Alright. I feel like my mouse is going to die. It's blinking red. That's probably what that means, right? It's blinking red. Oh, there. I think it just died. No, it didn't. Why are you blinking red, mouse? Alright, anyways. Maybe it's a bomb that's going to blow up. Call 911 if that happens. Alright, here we go. Let's see here. We're here at random.org. I'm going to random this number. Going to do that 8 times like I said. Once, twice, 3 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 44 is the number. 44. Oh, Andy, where you at, bro? Missed opportunities, my friend. All right, looks like both winners are on YouTube. Keith, you're going to take the over at 41. Cody, first time. Beginner's luck, you're going to take the under at 33. So, Keith, I believe you're a little bit closer. So, Keith, give me a number between 1 and 21 first. And Cody, give me a number between 1 and 21 after Keith does. That is going to pertain to which item you get out of that bowl. Keith goes with 12. Cody with 5. All right, 5 and 12. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. And Roy redeemed a couple more Bears Bowls. 5, 6, 12, and 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and... Oops. Sorry. Beginner's luck is real, Cody. For sure, right? That is... You're going to get a pack of 2024 Heritage. And 6, and going out to Roy, pack of 2023 Topps Update. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and go out to Keith, pack of 2024 Heritage. 13, 14, and 15, 2025 Bowman for you, Roy. Alright. That'll do it for the pre-solds tonight. Next up is break number RT12. That is our random teams multi-year Stadium Club. Well, there's one Archives box in there too, but Stadium Club break. It is going to take me a minute. I need to send messages out to everybody that it is breaking. I could probably do that. Probably do that after the fact. But I like to send it out now in case somebody's hanging around and wants to come watch. So I got to send out messages to them, and I got to make the spreadsheet. It's going to take me like 15 minutes at least to do all that. So I will be back in as soon as I possibly can. No longer. It should be about 15 minutes. I'll be back. Just slightly longer than a normal break here. And we will rip on that random teams break here very shortly. So I will see you guys back here as soon as I get all that done. And we'll finish off the night with that random teams multi-year Stadium Club break. So I'll see you guys back. Peace.
are you and you are not the one in your way. And then I think about myself and I stayed. I'm a pretty boss with all my shit brain waste. I'm a freak in the sheets, but I got class. I'ma grab an ass if you want it. Best you ever had, give it to you. Talk about quiet with a big mouth. Listen for the doubt, then call it. Make you out for what you say to me. Look at every single need. If you got what I need, then oh, I'll take you on like a big deal. Legs you can unseal, heat ignition. Just keep me full like at a meal. Once in a while, feel alright. I know you like it, can't fight it. I'ma let you ride the wave. I'm New York and you're LA. Come together, feel the shock waves.
Pulled up to the set when I heard that brutal sound of the bass. Start to feel like I'm dreaming, man, should have seen that look on my face. But I'm so low-key, I'm an anonymous P that I left no trace. But when I step one foot in the room, I'ma set this pace. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound, better rise up when I shut this down. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound, better rise up when I shut this down. My God. I feel like king of the hill when they're king of the hill. My God. It feels like murder. Setting them alight when I lit that flame. Try pulling up side by side for the race, just realize that we're in a different lane. Yeah, see I'm out here killing the game. How can you claim that we're living the same? Seeing reality being on a similar stage. You're sitting in the crib while I'm singing my name. That flames, whole of the city on lock. The coldest flows and the cream of the crop. Weave them bees with a lean and a bop. Got a phone line ringing to the heat don't stop. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound, better rise up when I shut this down. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of
is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James with you as always, and I'll be doing the ripping. What up? Sorry, ladies and gents, that took me a little extra time than I thought. Yeah, there's a lot. It's a lot to message 20-some people, make a spreadsheet, and do all that. So, anyways, we're here, we're ready, we're live, we're ready to go. All right, so we got random team RT 12. This is a random teams break. It involves a 2022 archives box. With we're gonna slip up on some wanders here. I mean, that's inevitable. We got some Bobby Witts, I think. Not sure if Julio's in that or not, right? But we also have a 2022 Stadium Club. We got a 2024 Stadium Club. And two compact of 2023 Stadium Club. 8 total autos coming up. Okay, so first thing we got to do, appreciate you guys getting this filled. I'll have another random listed probably Sunday, for sure. First thing we got to do is roll some dice. This is going to be how many times we're going to random the name list and the team list. That is 8 times. So we're going to random the name list and the team list 8 times, and then marry them together, see who you guys got. See who you got. All right, so now head on over to your screen. We're not going to random.org. I got to share the correct screen here. Give me a second. Come on, computer. Right there we go. Okay, done. Let me adjust it so eBay Live can see it. All right. I don't do the wheel thing like a lot of guys do. I just do a straight up random here on Excel. So this is how I do it, how I've always done it. Works very well for me and works very well. So here's a list of all 30 MLB teams right there. And here's a list of all your 30 buy-in names. When you bought a spot, you bought a spot that said random team 1, 2, etc. Your name is next to that spot that you bought right here. Pay no attention to these numbers. That's just how you random on Excel spreadsheet. They mean absolutely nothing. So we're going to random the team list 8 times, the name list 8 times, and then we'll marry them together over here on the side and alphabetize by team name so it's easy to read on who you got. So here we go. 8 times on the team list. Here we go. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Copy. Paste. All right, now 8 times on the name list. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Copy that. Paste it over there. I'm going to grab the numbers as well real quick. Perfect. All right. And now we will alphabetize by team name for ease of reading, and we have it done. The Diamondbacks, Jeffrey C. Braves, Andrew H. Orioles, David H. Red Sox as well. The Cubs, Josh C. White Sox, Andrew H. The Reds, Josh C. Guardians, Chris C. Rockies, Brandon J. Tigers, Joshua R. The Astros, Alvin R. The Royals, Joe K. Angels, Diana L. Dodgers, Kirk G. The Marlins, David H. Brewers, David H. Twins, Tommy N. The Mets, David H. Yankees, Andy S. A's, Josh C. Phillies, Andrew H. The Pirates, Josh C. Padres, Jason K. Yes, you can trade if you would like to. If both parties are here and you want to put your team up for trade, put it up in trade in the chat. If I see a trade taking place, I will give you guys all the time you need to make trades. Where was that? A's, Josh C. Phillies, Andrew H. Pirates, Josh C. The Padres, Jason K. Giants, Brandon H. The Mariners, Josh C. Cardinals, Cody C. Rays, Jeffrey C. Rangers, Kirk G. Blue Jays, Allison G. And the Nats, Victor K. I will leave this sit up on the screen there for a little while you guys write down which teams you got. I do got to print it real fast. Wait. Not with the Rolo. That's for sure not. Which one is right here? Yes, sir. Okay, protect. Perfect. All right, so I'll leave that up so you guys can copy whatever teams you guys got. Alvin wants to know if anybody wants Houston. So over in the YouTube chat, if anybody wants Houston, let me know. Anybody wants to trade Houston for whoever they got. Why is that not printing? Ah, shit. It doesn't look like anybody wants Houston Alvin. I could never trade when I get in random team breaks. Anytime I've ever been in a random team break, I'm like, dude, I don't know if I want to trade, because then I'd hate. That is better than the Marlins last time, man. Yes, the Yankees are good. I hate trading it away and like seeing. You did try, Alvin. You did try, man. I mean, you gave her the old college try. I think it's. We're gonna bring it back over the live screen here. I think it's futile. I think that your try was a very good try though, man. Very good try. All right, I gotta save that. Save. All right, I don't think that anybody's biting on any trades, so we're gonna go ahead and get going here. We are going to. If anybody needs to know which team they had. I left it up there playing time. If you need to know, just ask me. I got the list right here by me. And I forgot that these are in here. Oh man, okay. I'm gonna have to find. What did I do with those? I'll be right back. Hold on, I gotta get top loaders for that. Nope. That ain't big enough. I got them somewhere. I have not used those in a long time. I swear I got them somewhere. I'll have to do some more looking, so we're just going to have to go regular with this one. Actually, no. Here, I do have the sleeves. These are the sleeves. I know I got the top loader sitting around here somewhere, so we'll just sleeve it for now. That is the greetings from Washington, D.C. going out to the Nats. And Victor. That is a Juan Soto for the Nats. So we're just going to set this over here. Okay. Forgot there's a box topper. I got some of those top loaders somewhere. At least we had a sleeve. Alright. You know how it's been so long since I ripped any 2022 archives, man. Has been a hot minute. Now, variations and such, yeah, good luck. Archives does have variations. Right, supposed to get 2 autos here. Let's refamiliarize ourselves with the set real quick first, though. Man, it's definitely been since 2022 that I ripped any 2022 archives. Really a fan of all the archive sets, for sure. Starts in classic Topps designs. Stars in classic Topps designs. All right. Yeah. There is design variations. So there's 63 background replacement variations. Okay. Alright. The 78 design variations. Okay, that's easy enough. No, it's not. So what's the difference in the design then? I have no idea. Future Stars Rookie Cup variations, there's image variations. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna rock it. I might miss some variations, probably will miss some variations. So definitely check your cards when you guys get them, because I'm probably gonna miss some variations here. I mean, here's the 53s. They do have variations called the background checklist variations or whatever. Or I'm sorry, the 63s. Background swap. I think maybe this is in black and white on those or something like that. We'll find out. Here we go. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. We got the 78 variations here. Or the 78s and the 87s. Well, Manny Trio is our first auto. That's coming out of the Cubbies. That's actually a pretty sweet auto. Nice Manny Trio. And what design is that on? Boy, I don't remember that one. Sweet Manny Trio, though. Go on the Cubbies. There's a Judge. Say our rookie. Going on the Cubbies. You know, the variations are probably, if they do them anything like the other ones, are probably at the back of the packs. Trist Speaker. Alright, that is a Ty Gilbert's No-No. That's going out to the Diamondbacks. DJ Friel and Joe Ryan. Nice Vladdy Guerrero on the MVP. Julio Urias. Let's see. 271 is the code on the back for normal ones. Well, for those ones. For these, it is that. Nice Randy. And for those, it is that. Okay. Mr. Newt Bar going out of the Cardinals. That's Kyle Muller and the Seth Beer rookie going out to the Diamondbacks. It's code ending in 23. Nice pool holes. Something you don't want to hear another dude tell you. All right, it's greetings from Toronto. We go out to the Blue Jays. Sweet Eddie Murray. Come on, camera. The camera's like, I'm done tonight. Camera's not wanting any of this. Any of this action. I do like those greetings froms, though. Those are sweet ones. Alright, here we go. Nice Yogi and Bob Feller to the Guardians. Trey Mancini on that one. Cabrera rookie. Tony Gwynn on the debut. That one's sweet. This is it's an insert there. 92 insert, right? And of course, told you we might slip up on a Wander. Here and there, nice CJ Abrams. Bradish. Lucius Fox. And that is an Evan Longoria and Rizzo. Followed by Reed Detmers and the Angels. Shane Baz. The Wizard of Baz. And there's Bobby Witt on the 92 insert. I believe that's what that is. Right? 92? 90. 93. No, that's 92. Those are 92s. I actually like this year's designs. I like all these designs. I mean, the 87 wood grains are very polarizing. Like, people hate them or they love them. Vidal Brujan, Jackson Cowell. Sweet Bryson Stott. Going off the fills. Okay, that was not an image variation. Greetings from Nolan Arenado with the Cardinals. There's a Dansby of the Braves. Jake McCarthy. Sweet Ichiro. I'm sorry about the camera, man. The camera's about to get... I'm going to threaten the camera with violence here. Camera don't want none of this smoke. It's too late. We've been streaming too long here, camera. Alright, for this shit. Nice Jeremy Pena going out to the Stros. Stephen Kwan, rookie, go to the Guardians. And there is a... I believe that's the silver parallel. Owen Murphy. So we're going to stage it up. I believe it's the silver parallel. Oh, they are numbered. Yeah, it's out of 99. It's the gray, or I believe it's the silver out of 99. Sean Murphy of the A's. Warren Spahn. Love that around Sono right there. Around Sano. Ronnie. Missed that dude on the mic for the Cubbies. There's Griffey on the 92. Nick Plummer. Still looking for that second auto here. And here's a green parallel. I don't know if these are numbered. Yeah, that is numbered. That's a green parallel of Roansy Contreras going off the Pirates on the 63. That is out of 125. Archives is one that you don't just go to ripping after 3 or 4 years of ripping and just be like, oh yeah, this is this. There's a big dumper. Kind of forgot, yeah. Big dumper. Rookie. That's the 87. Big dumper. Josiah Gray is a Schwarbeast. Robbie Ray on the MVP. Or, award winners, rather. Romy. Sweet Ricky. And there's the Bobby rookie. Yeah, so the variation down here is, that changes. Right? So the variation for this one, if we find one like this, it swaps the background back down here to a black and white background on this. So if we see any with a black and white background, too late for that now, right? Or just any background that's not just a solid color. Any background on the 63s that's not a solid color is a variation on the 63s. Still didn't quite discern what the variation is on these. On the 78s. Still not sure on that. But what we got here? That's a draft pick, Nicola Dolo going out the Reds. Sweet Nolan Ryan. And there's our next auto. It's Roansy Contreras. So parallel Roansy. And the rookie insert auto, the 92 auto of Roansy as well. Bryce Elder and Luis Garcia. And that'll do it for archives. Alright, we're going to condense these archives, set them on over here. Then let's just go right to 2022 Stadium Club. These ones are going to have the foil variations. There is image variations, but you know what? It's almost impossible to tell image variations on... Oh, I forgot. Now, these ones, yes. I didn't. I should have grabbed them. Hold on. I'll be right back. Now, this one I did find the correct size. No, I didn't. Son of a bitch. I thought I did. It's the same size. God damn it. Fail. Major fail. Thought I had it. Thought I was a hero. Turns out I'm a zero. Anyways. There's a Jake DeGrom on the box topper. Going to the Mets. It's the try that counts, ladies and gentlemen. It's the fact that I'm trying. I'm glad they got rid of that stupid foam insert at the bottom. That's for sure. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, they're bricked. That ain't good. Alright, so let's see if they're damaged. No. Zero damage. We're just going to have to be careful with them for sure. Well, as I drop. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, sweet. Just that one was bricked. The rest of them are not bricked. We're going to open these one at a time, though. Because they are, I forgot about these stadium clubs being a million different directions. And super annoying. So we'll do that. We'll open them one at a time here. Alright, here we go. Stadium Club, some of my favorite stuff to open in the world. The images on Stadium Club are second to none for sure. And there's a red trout. Sleeve trout. So reds are not numbered. Blacks are a little rarer than reds. And then blues and greens and stuff like that are numbered. So that's a nice red trout right there. Sleeve it. Sweet Bob Gibson to the Cardinals. Willie Mays. There's a Bregman. O'Neal Cruz, rookie, going off the Pirates. And a Larry Walker. Alright. There's a Yastrzemski. Sonny Gray. Can't wait till 2025 comes out. Nick Lodolo, rookie. Followed by a Power Zone Pujols. If your Pujols is in the Power Zone, not even sure what that means, but it doesn't sound normal. I'll get that checked out. Alright. Manuel Rivera, the Royals on the rookie. We got Gavin Sheets. Jojo, Julio Yorgis, followed by a Chrome Manny Machado, going out the Padres. Nice Chrome. We'll stage up like refractors and such like that on those Chromes. Here is a Triumvirates die cut, Willie Mays. Now, I'm not 100% sure. That is maybe a black parallel. We'll have to see on the next Triumvirate. We might not pull another Triumvirates, but usually these are in tries, right? So there's one right here and one right here that completes the team sets. So that's nice. Willie Mays going out the Giants. The Mariano and nice C.J. Abrams to the Padres. Ichiro. I mean, they all look like short prints, right? There's the Maddox, followed by a Jim Abbott to the Angels. Sweet Kirilloff. Let me see codes on these. That's ending in 6-0. In case we see one that looks a little bit different. So normal codes ending in 6-0. There's a Joe Carter. I mean, how do you tell a different? Like, that's one thing I love about Stadium Club is that nice Dylan Carlson red right there. One thing I love about Stadium Club is, I mean, they all look like short prints, right? Nice Ricky. Is he gonna? for sure has a bandage on it. Like definitely playing with a bandage on it. I mean, looking mean, looking at the meat. Like, try to get me meat. That dude knows how to steal bases. All right, there's our auto, our first auto of the two. Say Curvin Castro going off the Giants. So that's going out to Brandon. There's Curve in there. And get Eric Davis Gleiber. Love that Ted Williams. Is this the one that has, or is it 2023 or 2022? Oh, man. That one is definitely stuck. Alright, there's Ted Williams. And no damage on the, like, that's completely clear on the face. So no damage on the face, and these breaking apart really careful. They weren't completely bricked, just slightly stuck together. No damage on them, though. There's a Yelich. Alright, then we have a team of the future, Jonathan India, for the Reds. Nando Tatis and Mookie going out the Dodgers. Super sweet cards. Some of them definitely a little stuck. Didn't account for this, so we might be here a while. Alright. There's a Piazza of the Mets, followed by Zach Wheeler of the Phils. Sweet Ernie going out the Cubbies. Barrios, is that Nelson Mandela? It's Teoscar Hernandez. We have a red Austin Meadows going out to the Tigers. Casey Mize and Luke Williams, rookie, going out the Marlins. All right, there's Jake Berger of the White Sox, followed by Jeremy Pena of the Stros. Nice Pena rookie. We have Eli Morgan of the Guardians. There's Aiken Sago. Cool guy. With the shades. And that is a design variation of Edward Cabrera. So that we know for sure. That's the design variation. Right, in the style of the 92 Stadium Club. So nice design variation there going off the Marlins. And we got a black Joe Carter. So, I mean, let's just stage up the blacks. We need something to stage up there. Stage up the black parallels. All right, that's a Joe Carter going off the Blue Jays. Just saying. There's Jock Peterson and a Max Kepler. We got to keep our eyes open for members only as well. Parallels. And photographers proofs, parallels as well. Those should be numbered to 25, so that should be easy enough to find. All right, sweet Acuna Jr. going out of the Braves. The Matt Manning of the Tigers, rookie. Matt Olson, Carlton Fisk. Will Smith. There is a Ahmed Rosario on the red going on the Guardians. Del Marte and Ozzy mid backflip. Love that. Hopefully the 2024 is not stuck together at all. Shouldn't be. Shit, we were just ripping that not too long ago. Alright, there's Yount. George Springer. Logan Webb, another Ernie. There's Juan. Got Justin Turner of the Dodgers on the red. Strider rookie. And then a Pujols going out the Cardinals. Definitely keep an eye out for beam teams as well. There's a Mark McGuire, nice Jackie. I'm starting to remember some of these images from, I mean, we rip the shit out of it. They'll do it every year. Rip the crap out of this product every year. Power Zone Boba to the Blue Jays. There's a sweet, love that image of Griffey and his dad. Both the Griffies right there. And then Hank Aaron with Willie Mays there too. That's a sick card. I mean, that's what you get in Stadium Club, right? The only place to get it. All right, little Sean Murphy action. Tristan McKenzie. We got a Vidal Brujan rookie. Mountie. Max Scherzer to the Mets. And the Dynasty inserted Cal Ripken Jr. to the Orioles. Followed by George Brett to the Royals. And there's a big dumper. Rookie going out to the Mariners. Pretty sweet one. Got the Mariners in this one. Josh C's got the Mariners. Big dumper auto would be pretty solid right now, right? Yeah, right. Exactly, DAT. Just like what's being said in that moment of that, you know, because they're both laughing, right? What's being said? Like, yeah. Just imagine what's being said in that moment between two of the all-time, you know, absolute legends of the game. There's Bobby Witt, rookie, going out the Royals. He's nice. The Jaron Duran in the shopping cart. That was their homer celebration that year. I remember that. We got the Clayton Kershaw in the red going out the Dodgers. Dude strides out so far when he pitches. I mean, makes it work for him. There's Bags going out the Stros. All right, Jorge Soler, followed by Jonathan Helsley. Well, hell, here you go. There's a Jackson Reitz going out the Brewers on our next auto. Always on card. This Stadium Club. Numbered auto is pretty tough to pull. There's a Team of the Future. Acuna Jr., Ryan Vilade, rookie, and a JT Realmuto. Followed by a Jazz for the Marlins. And a Josh Lowe, rookie, to the Rays. Yeah, you got to look for that because the foil on them, DAT, is not shiny. It's just an extra little piece of foil. It's like right there, right? And it doesn't the members only is what we're talking about. There's a Matt Brash. It doesn't pop. You got to really see it. There's an Andre Jackson. We got a Kyle Lewis to the Mariners, followed by Connor Wong, rookie of the Red Sox. Matt Brash on the rookie red going out the Mariners. Nice rhino. It's a beautiful rhino. Love that. Daryl. Love that Daryl. It's not a short print Daryl. That's just the regular everyday Daryl. All right, Shane McClanahan to the Rays. Oh, that. I mean, that Ripken's badass. MJ Melendez. There's Justin Crawford. Brooks Robinson. And there's a black Manny Machado. Going out to the Padres. We got Tyler O'Neill, and there's a Bobby Dahlbeck. I don't even, as far as Stadium Club goes, I don't need all the flashy parallels and all that kind of stuff. I just really enjoy. Some of my favorite cards are just base Stadium Club cards. Or like one of my favorite autos that just sits up here, always, right there. The Kerry Wood. I believe it's from this year. Yeah, this is 2022 Kerry Wood that I have. This is mine that I have sitting up there all the time. But that's the image from his 20 strikeout game, and it's badass, right? Just absolute nasty, absolutely nasty. Love that card. All right. JD Martinez taking his time in the shopping cart. There's a Nick Fortes of the Marlins. Trevor Story. Sean Crook. Chipper of the Braves. There's a Deke. We've been deked. It's a red Deekman to the Gubbies. Walker Buehler and Nolan Arenado. All right, that'll do it for 2022 Stadium. All right, so we're going to consolidate and conquer. All right, we'll go with 2023 now. I feel like we can speed rip these ones. Maybe. We'll find out. Well, no, I probably don't want to do that. Oh my god. Alright. Nope, we'll just rip them a pack at a time because they are all jacked up. Alright. 2023 Stadium Club. It's Tom Seaver. Now that is a badass image. Lindor. Josh Gibson. There's Nick Prado. Barry Larkin walking the dogs. The dog walker. Piazza and sweet Bobby Witt there. That is a black Bobby Witt. So we're going to stage up the blacks again. I like those stadium sets, DAT. Those are always really cool. All right, we got the Tuve. I don't know what my camera's deal is right now. There you go. Chris Bryant, followed by Gleiber, Eck, Luis Severino, sweet Javi Baez. There is a Tim Anderson, Glassjaw Anderson, a triumvirate die cut of Ken Griffey Jr. It's going out to the Mariners. Oh, I forgot about that Marte. That Marte is absolutely sick. Now, as I started ripping through these, I remember, because, you know, when Stadium Club comes out, I know there's 16 box cases, but we rip like 15, 20 cases of it. So it's like, these images are burned into my mind. You just forget about them until you see them again. I think I stopped on this card almost every single time. I'm not a Mets fan, man, but I mean, does it get much better on an image, on a baseball card than that? I don't think it does. I mean, just with the sky in the background, the whole stadium coming from down to up view, that's just an absolutely badass card. There's a Max Muncy, followed by the Brian Bayo. That is a red Brian Bayo. Rogers Hornsby, there's a Vinny Pasquantino, the Pasquatch rookie. Nolan Arenado, and a sweet Chipper Jones refractor. That's the Chrome Refractor. Now, Chrome Refractors are decently tough pulls out of this set. They're very clean looking. Love that Chipper. As well, let's go out to the Bravos and Reach. Getting that. Alright, so we're going to do this. Bam, and we're going to do this. Okay. Garrett Mitchell of the Brewers is a Jordan Diaz of the A's. That's Tyler Freeman. Virtuosos of Velocity, Lou Bob. We got the Cal Raleigh. Not a rookie, but that's it's fitting this year especially. And a Michael Garcia, rookie of the Royals. Michael Dolo, Rambeyo. There's our auto. It's Jason DeLay going out to the Pirates. That's pretty fitting in the Pirates Stadium, empty background. Are they playing during COVID? I don't. Hey, well, you know, no, because there is some fans there, so it's definitely not COVID. Nice Shohei red. So this is a Shohei parallel. We're gonna stage that one up. There's a red Shohei going out of the Angels. Nice. Nice color match Shohei there too. Robbie Ray. We got a Buxton, Bregman, and Vaughn. Woods Richardson. There's a Big Poppy. Zach Gallen on the red parallel. The Diamondbacks. Brandon Crawford, Johnny Bench. There's a Varsho. Sweet C.J. Abrams there. And the Shea Langoliers rookie out the A's. Alright. Larry Walker. That's also a sweet image. Michael Grove, rookie of the Dodgers. There's a Yadi Molina on the red parallel. Nice Kirsch. Carlton Fisk. That is definitely from the home run. The Game 6 home run right there. For sure, Jim Palmer. Jim Palmer hitting some fungo. Right? Got the old school fungo bat when they used to put tape on the end of the fungo bat, didn't it? That was super awesome. Alright, there's a Wander. The Cars, Jack Peterson. Remember that one well. We got the Chief Fantasy Professionals. Juan Soto. Juwan Bay. It's a glamour shots. David Wright's happy that he has an apple. No Adleys or Gunners, though. We need Adleys and Gunners. Michael Harris is something. Christopher Morel, rookie out the Cubs. Bryson. And our auto for the box can be a 9 Sosa going out to the White Sox. Salvi Perez on the red to the Royals. There's another Shohei. Sweet Griffey there as well. The Mariners, Will Brennan and Robin Yount. Dale. There's a Chrome Mattingly going out the Yanks. Right, the green rookie of the Tigers. Edgar Martinez, the Mariners, and a Jazz red. Now that's a sweet image as well. That's going out the Marlins. Oh, you hit that rare, that's that, Trace, that's that rare combo. Here is a black and white Nolan Gorman. I believe those are the black and whites. Yeah, the black and whites. Nolan Gorman going to the Cardinals. Corey Lee, rookie. Satchel Paige, the O's. There's Brett Beatty. Masataka Yoshida. I've always thought that one was kind of weird why they got him sitting there in a suit. It's one step closer to the dream top tier Corvette. Alright, we got a Joe Musgrove, followed by Joe Mauer. It's Torrey Hunter. Derek Scoobs. Bernie Williams. Alright, Ernie Demers. There's a Garrett Cole, followed by a Rod Carew on the black. Parallel. Wheeler, Trevor Story. Willie, Luis Ortiz, and Torque. Quan, Sweet Dansby. That was one of Dansby's first Cubbies cards, too. There's a Ichiro in the Triumvirs. That's a red parallel of, it's a red, so those were pretty rare. Those were actually out of Hobbies. Those were 1 per case out of Hobbies. These red parallels. They're not numbered, but they were 1 per case out of Hobbies. So that's actually a pretty solid hit there for the Mariners on that Triumvirate. And kind of crazy, it does go with the Griffey. Right? I don't know who is over here on that side, though. I'm not sure who was over there on that side, but you see how they meet up there, right? Sweet. And it's the red Ichiro as well. Like I said, that was 1 per case on those reds. There's numbered ones as well. Mariners are hitting. Alright, there's a Schwarbeast. Yep. Getting into the Schwarbomb. There's an Edward Cabrera on the red. Derek Hall to the Phils. Maddox, Benintendi, and Dontrelle Willis. Celebrating that. F the Marlins in 2003. F them in their stupid A's. This is Dave. Devin Helsley, Jake McCarthy. We got Trout. Sleeve. Oh no. Oh no, out of sleeves. We gotta leave it you guys keep a close eye on that Trout. Make sure it don't flop around the tide, get poked up. It's very dangerous to leave a Trout unattended for too long. Got him. He was just about to ready to cause trouble. Sleeve your Trouts, people. Promise you. Promise. Write that down. Esteury Ruiz going off the A's. Eloy, Corsier. There's a Tom Glavine. Not sure exactly where Tom's at right there, but okay. I did. All right, final box left is our 2024 Stadium Club Hobby. All right, let's combine up. Let's see here. All right, that's 2023 Stadium Club. Yes, I remember. Yes, they finally got rid of the box toppers in 2024. And I think, yeah, we could speed rip these too. Much better. They fixed all the ailments in 2024. I do remember that. All the cards are facing in the same direction. So in this, we're looking for first day issues. We're looking for photographers proofs. We're looking for members onlys. Always looking, when you're talking Stadium Club, always looking for beam teams as well. Those are SSPs or SPs. Beam teams are. Always looking for beam teams. And this one, the parallel colors, they added a bigger rainbow, if I remember correctly, right? And the parallel colors are the background of the cards. Big Ruth playing the 2x-tar. Here's a triumvirate. That's a Alex Bregman. So that is, what was it? Oh, now I can't remember on these triumvirates. Oh yeah, there's nickname ones and then there's regular ones. This is just the regular one because that would say Astros for Bregman. There's a red Charlie Blackmon. So in 2024, instead of just the foil difference, the background color changes as well. Joe Adell on the chrome. Morris Butler rookie. And a nice Wyatt Langford. That is a power packed foil. Wyatt Langford. If I remember correctly, those foil inserts were somewhat of a parallel. That actually might be... No, I don't think so. I think the foils were parallels, though. And decently rare, too. I gotta go maybe look that up. Well, we top-loaded it, I guess. I might do some research on that. There's a Curtis Mead on the black and white going out to the Rays. There's a rookie. I don't think they're gonna at this point. DAT. They have too much of a surplus. I mean, that's what I think I've been saying that here all year. Like, what are we gonna do? So, like, I don't know. I knew that if we moved Alcantara or Owen Casey at the deadline for some pitching, that means we were going to sign Kyle Tucker. I took it if we didn't move one of those guys at the deadline for pitching, then that's probably meaning we're going to let Tucker walk and just promote up from within. All fine, too. Because if you notice, they brought up Casey and they took Casey back down to bring Alcantara back up. And I think that they want one of them here in the September call-ups. They want one of them to be at the big club to get some at-bats and get some stuff up, in the big club. But they also want him to have everyday at-bats down in the minors. So as long as they can do that. I would take Bo Bichette, though, as well. I haven't really thought about that. There's a Alvarez on the refractor. Going out to the Mets. Vladdy Guerrero on the Virtuosos of Velocity. Or maybe those were just, maybe all the inserts, if I remember, I don't know. It's Joey Votto. Were all the inserts foil in this one? I do not remember. Now I'm not remembering. Sonny bitch. Aaron Nola. Nice Posey. Yu Darvish. Gleiber on the chrome. A lot more chrome in this year's as well. Yeah, those action pack, they're all foils. I was wrong. Well, he stays the White Langford. It's a rookie, so that's fine. Just Ty Cobb. And a chrome Yu Darvish. Yu Darvish. Bichette. Mr. Zach going out to the Royals. And we have a Weston Wilson. Going out to the Phillies on our rookie auto. On card as always, there's a Nolan Jones red. Nice Jason Dominguez chrome rookie. To the Yanks. Soderstrom. Thank you. And there's a Pete Alonso Chief Fantasy. Going out the Mets. Chris Bryant on the red. Ted Williams on the chrome. Maybe I had a problem with 2024. This doesn't look as Stadium Club-ish, if that makes any sense. Ooh, that is a nasty Mickey Mantle. Oh, man, I cannot remember. What are these the ivories? The ivory parallels, I think? Ivory or white parallels. That is a Mickey Mantle going out the Yanks out of 30. There you go, Andy. Pretty sighted. There's your Yankees hit, right? It always sucks to get the... Oh, here's a... it does have a nasty... dingy top left corner. This is the gold minted, I believe. Possibly one per case on these gold minteds as well. That's a Yelich going out to the Brewers. Sweet Ernie on the chrome. Always sucks when you get one of those top teams and don't get any kind of hits for them. There's a Mattingly. We got a Randy Johnson on the Special Forces. And then a Matt Olson on the red Special Forces. We're going to stage up the red parallel insert foil. Let's go out the Bravos. Encarnacion Strand on the chrome. And a green chrome Altuve going out the Stros. Nice tube. That's going to be numbered. Right? Oh, yeah, that's right. The green chrome's not numbered. Boo. Green chrome's not numbered. There's a Torque red and Connor Phillips to the Reds. Last little bit here. Evan Carter, rookie of the Rangers. Hideki. There's a Jackson Chourio refractor rookie going on the Brewers. Nice card. Red Prince Fielder, or Cecil rather. Well, V. Matt Olson on the action pact. Going off the Braves. We got a red Taylor Ward. David Schneider, rookie on the chrome. Austin Wells, rook. J-Law, rookie. And a J-Law auto. I mean, Diamondbacks will take that, Jeffrey. Getting that J-Law rookie auto. That's a decent one. Well, should have been, because he should have been way better than he is. We got a red Trout. You got that nail turner. Sleeve Trout speed. Ryan, woo! Going out to the Mariners. Corbin on the Chief Fantasy. And a green Jose Barrios. That is a, now these are numbered. Yeah. So this is a paper green. So the paper greens were numbered. The chrome greens not numbered. That is a Jose Barrios going out to the Blue Jays on the paper green out of 199. Dominguez rookie going out the Yanks. Adley, that is a black Adley. I might have missed a couple of black parallels throughout there. I forgot they're kind of tough to. I forgot they're kind of tough to see in this year's set. And there's a chrome Mark McGuire, and that'll do it for the break. So on these, I do random on my random teams for Bears Bowls. I just do a random for Bears Bowls. So no need to put a number in. That way everybody. What's up, Sid? So let's just recap the 2024 real quick. We got Chief Fantasy red parallel of Matt Olson going out the Braves. There we go. And a power packed rookie of Wyatt Langford. All right. We did get the Adley Rutschman black parallel of the Orioles, followed by a green paper Jose Barrios going out the Blue Jays. That is numbered to 199. We got the black and white Curtis Mead to the Rays. That is a rookie, not numbered. We got the green chrome Altuve to the Stros. Those are not numbered. And the gold minted Christian Yelich going out to the Brewers. There was gold parallels and gold minteds, I do believe, if I remember correctly. I don't think there's gold parallel. I don't remember. Actually, it's not gold. It's something to do with the gold. I don't know if that's gold. Gold minteds, I think, were chrome cards that were gold like that. These golds are not numbered. 2 per case. Nah, I'm remembering now. 2 per case on those golds, I think. 83.67% sure that those are 2 per case. Don't quote me on that. You can go look it up yourself if you want. All right, we got Triumvirates die cut of Alex Bregman to the Stros. Rookie refractor chrome of Jackson Churio of the Brewers. And a refractor chrome Francisco Alvarez of the Mets. We got the pearl or ivory, I believe it's an ivory chrome parallel of Mickey Mantle going out to the Yankees. It's out of 30, 18 to 30. There are 2 autos. Jordan Lawler of the Diamondbacks and Weston Wilson to the Phils. Here's our 2022 archives. Manny Trio on the fan favorites auto to the Cubbies, and a Roansy Contreras on the 92 insert auto to the Pirates. You got a Roansy Contreras on the green parallel that is going to be numbered out of 125, and a silver Sean Murphy going out the A's that is numbered out of 99. All right, so 2022 Stadium Club. We got our black parallels, Manny Machado to the Padres and Joe Carter to the Blue Jays. A Willie Mays on the Triumvirates going out the Giants. Then we have a 92 92 design variation of Roansy Contreras going off the Marlins. And our 2 autos, Kervin Castro to the Giants and Jackson Reitz to the Brewers. And then our 93s, or 2023s. We got Nolan Gorman on the black and white to the Cardinals. Nice red Shohei parallel to the Angels. And a couple of black parallels. These are Rod Carew to the Angels and a Bobby Witt Jr. to the Royals. Triumvirates die cuts. We did get a Ken Griffey Jr. Mariners, and that goes to the left of that. That is a Ichiro, but that is the SP Triumvirates die cut, the red parallel. You get 1 of those per case of Stadium Club Hobbies. We got Chipper Jones refractor to the Braves, and our 2 autos was Jason DeLay to the Pirates, rookie. And Lenine Sosa, rookie of the White Sox. We also got 2 box toppers, both from 2022. The DeGrom from the Stadium Club and the Juan Soto to the Nats from the Archives. All right, I'm going to roll some dice. This is going to be how many times I'm going to random the list to see who gets a Bears Bowl pick. So that's 10. So without further ado, welcome to stage. Start of the show's main event. It is Bears Bowl. It was a pearl white. The out of 30 was a pearl white. It wasn't one or the other. Trace, I said both of those. No, I didn't. I said ivory. Shit. It's pearl white. That's what they. I think I made fun of that back then. I had to. If I didn't, I'm gonna be upset with past James, and that he didn't make fun of it. No. Sith, the Giants don't hit very, very often. No, they hit. Just not. I mean, just haven't here. Tonight, I did get some nice... Yeah, the Giants hit. I got some nice Giants cards earlier tonight, for sure. I think any team, if you watch them specifically just for their hits, it's going to be like, I don't see a lot of them, right? I mean, I guess that's just my opinion. All right, give me a minute to set up the list random here. Should already have the teams. Sure do. Sure do, he says. All right. Follow me on over to the org. Oh, I gotta reshare that screen. Give me a second. And I gotta fix this for eBay Live. There we go. All right, I have a list of all 30 MLB teams right here. I'm gonna random this list 10 times, and whoever's numbers 1 and 2 at the end of the 10 randoms are gonna get Bears Bowl picks. Good luck once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. All right, the Cubbies. The Cubbies and Josh C. And then the Rockies and Brandon J. are both going to get Bears Bowl picks. So, you can see I did random that 10 times right there. As the dice said, and the Cubbies and the Rockies were on top. All right, now let's come back over to the live screen. All right, as far as what number you get out of the bowl, I use your team number that you bought for that team that got random for you. So, for instance, the Rockies, Brandon J, you had team number 21, so you're going to get number 21. And then Josh, you actually had team number 28, so what we do is they add the digits. 2 plus 8, 10. So you're going to get card number 10 for Josh C, and Brandon, you're going to get card number 21. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And going out to Josh. Josh, you're going to get free shipping. So when you watch this, this is good for any future night's breaks. All you got to do is message me on eBay when you want to use it. You can use it for as many teams as you want on any future night. Message me and say, hey, I'll use my free shipping from the Bears Bowl. If you haven't paid and I see it in time, I can invoice you with 0 shipping. You might get auto paid or whatever by eBay. So if that's the case, I can always refund the shipping. You just got to let me know when you want to use it. So congrats on that one. And 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Actually, I must have miscounted. So you're going to get a pack of 2022 or 2023 Series 2. The tokens would be a pain in the ass anyway. So in here. So I definitely miscounted on that. Because I know there was 21 on there. Yeah, you might be right. The Giants sometimes the Giants checklists aren't that big though either, right? But like in Panini products with a lot of retired guys and stuff like that, they do seem to hit somewhat decently, right? But the Giants in newer products, yeah. So, all right, guys, you know what? I'm done for. Just finished our 8th hour of streaming tonight. We're working on working into the 9th hour right now of streaming straight since 7:30. All right, so that's 4.5. Yeah, exactly. We're actually been streaming well with about a 20-minute break in between, so right around 8 hours straight. So I'm good. I'm done. I will see you guys on Sunday. For Sunday night breaks is the next time I will be streaming. So Appreciate everybody hanging out and getting this filled. I'll have another random on Sunday night if you want to get in and get on that. Otherwise, go get your bids in on the breaks, and I'll see you guys then. And until then, remember, if you keep making, if they keep making it, I'll damn sure gonna keep breaking. Until I see you guys again, you guys be good. Stay safe. I'm gonna catch you guys later.